Hey folks, this is your host, the one, the only, Thrifty Gamer 83 here. You know, I really have missed games like Baldur's Gate, and I have missed games like X-Men Legends, and really that is a driving factor for what I do with my show. For me, playing Baldur's Gate reminds me of days just hanging out with my older brother and enjoying it. Enjoying the co-op, multiplayer role-playing experience. And really, what more can you say about that? It is just something which was a throwback to when I was a kid growing up and playing Double Dragon with my older brother, or playing Super Dodgeball on the NES. It was just that point in time. It's a perfect point in time, rather. It's one of those gaming's perfect storms. It was Baldur's Gate is just one of those games. Dark Alliance, it's one of those games which can make you go out and buy a system. Whether or not you like the system, whether or not you honestly hate the system, you just say, well, that's something, and I really like this title, so I think I'll go out and get whichever system it came on. GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, just to enjoy it. Just to sit down and enjoy it, and whether or not you played it co-op, yeah, it made a world of difference. It really opened up what console gaming could do with a crossover title. As well, it was just something which I poured a lot of hours and fun into. It culminated with a deep storyline, as well as giving you characters which you could just have either a laugh at, or really just were part of the important story. It reminds me so much, like I said before, of playing with my older brother, but it also reminds me of playing Dungeons and Dragons when the same era of Double Dragon. So really, it was just a call back to some 10 years prior when I was in my early 20s. Yeah, it really was just a call back to when I was 11 or 12, playing Dungeons and Dragons with some of my friends, and really getting just a handle on that. Now to see how much the Dungeons and Dragons games have blossomed over the years. It's amazing for me, honestly, to see all of the advances and all of the growths that have come along with computer role-playing games and console role-playing games. And while the story may not be as deeply developed as, say, a Final Fantasy VII, I find Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance to just plain be one of my go-to titles if I want to kill a few hours, if I want to have some fun, on the console. As well, for me, I also like games like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I really can enjoy those style of games. I can just imagine myself back in that time frame, back to just Code Red, maybe a can or two of beer or a shot of whiskey, and just playing Baldur's Gate or playing Grand Theft Auto 3. Really, it's a callback. It's something that reminds me. And though I've been sober for 9 years, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of those years I remember with my older brother playing Baldur's Gate, playing Grand Theft Auto 3, and I can do that sober, but I can also remember all the fun of the exploration and all the fun of the combat engine and just saying, wow, will games ever advance past this? Yes, games did advance past it, folks, but I still love a computer role-playing game which can be ported to a console. I still enjoy a game which really makes me just say, wow, I can do this. And though it's not really a roguelike, I still like playing just the renewed system, just taking on another character after beating the game. For me, though, if I play X-Men Legends, let's be honest, I'm always going to play as Wolverine, and I'm always going to get the mutant healing factor because Cyclops kind of sucks. And that's what's great about the implementation of Baldur's Gate. With the human archer, I can actually heal. I suppose I could do that with the fighter and the sorceress as well, but you know what? I like picking off enemies from a distance. I don't like using a whole lot of mana. I like cleaning up. Alright, folks, rant, rave, love, hate. Hey, check it out, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I got my copy for about $1 at a thrift store. Have a good one.